Hey everybody, I got a haircut. Yeah, I cut it myself too. I thought I did a pretty good job. Anyway, was at camp this week. Spent a lot of time at camp, but just took this morning and I did a couple hours of Ubering in Oswego. There aren't any other Ubers out there, so I was in between Oswego, Fulton, and almost into Hannibal. Actually, I was just inside the town limits of Hannibal too. But anyway, yeah, it's nobody else was out there, so I made some really good tips, and I did better as far as how much I've got compared to other times, like when I drive in Syracuse. I'm almost tempted to drive in Oswego a lot more. It all depends. I mean, I could have just been a fluke. I don't know, but it was a good morning. $70 for about 2 hours. That's nothing to shy away from. And that's after they take their cut. I can imagine what it would be if they gave me a little bit more. But anyway, that being said, not bad. I've been really watching Jeff Watts on his mic drop BBQ. I like all the information he gives. I'm going to be honest. I do like the information. I really wish you wouldn't talk about politics, because that just kind of like makes me want to turn him off. Honestly, it's just me. I'll still support him. I don't care what his political beliefs are, whatever. But grumpy old men too. That's what I say about this next election. Both of them got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on the banana peel. I don't care. You're voting for whoever the vice president is. That's just my opinion. Anyway, so good morning, Ubering, trying to catch up on a few bills, and this helped me. One really cool thing, I averaged 44 miles to the gallon while I was down there. I think it has to do because I'm driving more and not stopping and going and stopping and going as much as I do in Syracuse. So I think that has something to do with it. Plus, I just had my oil changed. I've said this before. I'll tell you all again. Get your oil changed. Keep it changed. Keep it up, because that affects how much gas you're using. And right now I'm doing pretty good. So I love this country area. You can see the trees and everything behind me. I'm on 104B right now, heading back to camp. But this is a great area. And I'll tell you what, one thing I can tell you, even if you do it as a side hustle, if you do it in more rural areas, sometimes you get pulled to the towns and stuff, but it's a great opportunity. People are friendlier. People give. I've noticed that people give more. I made a lot more in tips than I did, in just a couple hours than I did in a few days in Syracuse. I mean, seriously, that's putting a few full-time days in Syracuse compared to just a couple hours here to do more in tips. That's huge. Of course, it's a hot day. I got cold water. I got those little 8-ounce. Oh, we do this while I'm driving. Ha! I promise I won't get in an accident. If I do, you guys are my witnesses. All right. So anyway, yeah, these little things. They're cold too. 8-ounce bottles. For $8.50 at BJ's, I got a case of 24. It's worth it. I'm going to tell you all right now, when it comes to Ubering, do what's right. In life, do what's right. Do what's right for yourself. And sometimes the right thing to do is tell somebody hey, you're not paying me enough. This is what I want. And I've already made that comment. I've already sent in some tickets to Uber telling them what I want. I've also sent messages to the people who represent me, as far as my governor, the guy we got in representing us in the Senate representing, yeah, something like that. Anyway, but contact them, tell them, hey, this is what I want, this is what and also tell them what you don't want. I've actually made it clear I don't want anything like Prop 1022. And if you guys are watching this and you're living in Massachusetts, I know that's up for voting right now. Get to the polls and vote. And I will encourage you to vote no on Prop 22. And if you want to know why, talk to somebody in California and how much damage it's doing. I will tell you right now, I really hope the people in California get that overturned, because they're charging the Prop 22 stuff. Every single ride, they are taking a chunk of change out of every driver, and that's towards health benefits. The kick is you can't use that until you're driving 25 plus hours a week. Not everybody drives full time. In fact, the last numbers I saw was about 80% of the people that drive Uber are driving part-time. Okay? And the 20% that are driving full-time, not all of them are using that advantage. So you got 9% of the people in California using the health benefits through Uber, and yet 100% of the people are getting taxed for this. How fair is that? It's not. And we got to speak up, and I will encourage you all to do that. Barn. They were actually selling custom leather. I was like, I had to look. Oh my gosh, this is a great ride. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go. I'm almost at camp now, and I hope you guys are having a super fantastic day. It is summer now. I think I saw something about the solstice today. Today is June 20th. Does that make it the first day of summer, or is that tomorrow? I don't remember. Anyway, summer's here. Y'all have a good one, and be kind.